Hi, thank you for joining. Today I want to share how I make bomboloni or sourdough donuts. These have no yeast, so we're going to use the sourdough starter. My sourdough starter is bubbly and ready to be used, and I'm taking 220 grams. 160 grams of milk. 50 grams of sugar, 325 grams of flour, 1 egg, pinch of salt, half of teaspoon of vanilla, 50 grams of butter. I'll be using my stand mixer and a dough hook and mixing it for 10-15 minutes. But if you're doing this by hand, just make sure you mix it well. This is how the dough should look. I'm covering it with a towel and leaving it overnight on my countertop. This is the next morning. The dough doubled in size and it's all fluffy and ready to be used. I'll be using a little flour, but make sure you don't use too much because you want the dough to stay hydrated. Mix it for a few minutes. Split it into equal halves. I'm setting one half aside for now. Roll it until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. Cut as many circles as you can. I'll be using the excess dough to make more circles. Cover your trays with a towel and leave them rest for about an hour. I'll be frying my donuts in vegetable oil. When the oil heats up, you can start putting them in. Flip them over when you see them turning golden in color. You can eat them just like this, or you can fill them with custard cream. I'll show you how. Add 2 cups of milk. Bring it to boil. In a separate bowl, get 6 egg yolk. Add 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Mix it until it turns lighter in color. Add 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. Mix it well. I don't want my eggs to cook while adding the hot milk, so I'll be adding by a little bit and mixing it. When I added almost half of the hot milk, I'll pour the yolk batter to the pot. And I'll be cooking and mixing it on low heat until the batter starts to thicken, just like this. Cover the cream and leave it to cool down fully. My cream is cold now. I store it in the refrigerator. I'll be mixing it with my mixer for a few minutes. I'm adding 100 grams of soft butter. I'm adding 1/3 of a can of dulce de leche. You can also substitute this for 1/2 of a cup of sugar. Mix it well, and this is the cluster cream that I'll be using. Fill your donuts with cluster cream just like this, or you can fill them with ice cream.